Okay. So pitching your business, who can tell me what pitching your business? What do you understand by pitching? Has anyone gone for pitching? That video would have been a best one to just, okay, just coming up. So pitching your business, what do you understand by pitching? Pitching for funding. So when we say pitching, you are either pitching to get a fund, or you are pitching to get a scholarship, or you are pitching to get, grants or so. So pitching, what do you understand by pitching? Who can say something about pitching for pitching? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you, ma'am.
Yes, so who am I?
I am exceptional.
Just one person?
I am an exceptional.
Good.
I am exceptional.
Okay, good. So what is pitching? We pitch and pitch and pitch just to get funds here and there. What do you now understand by pitching? Someone from the class, please.
Good morning.
No one? Yeah, good morning.
Okay, my name is Rashida. So I would like to say that pitching means pitching your business means presenting your business idea, maybe a product. It can be a product or a service to potential investors or anyone who might be interested in investing in your business.
Yes. So that's the essence of pitching. You are only standing on that stage to talk about your business because you want to get something in return, right? That's just pitching. You are selling your business. Hello? So pitching is a presentation of your business plan to an investor. In pitching, and you want to present your business plan, you don't have all the time, because most of the pitching, you have short time. They say pitch for 2 minutes, pitch for 1 minute or 5 minutes, the highest. So in so doing, you can't stand on the stage to pitch the whole of your business plan. So that is why we put it in summary. All these business plan we are talking about, the business model canvas, all will then come into a pitch deck in a smaller slide, a presentation of 2 minutes. So you can imagine the time you have spent to put up your business plan, 50 pages business plan, 30 pages business plan. But when it comes to pitching, that 50 pages must be pitched in just few minutes. So that is what pitching is all about. And in so doing, you need to then go into detail and sell your product or your business to that potential investor. So pitching is a process that needs to be prepared for, as it will positively position you and your brand and image. So if you didn't get it right on that pitching stage, you might just lose that funding that you want to get. Now, different fellowship program, accelerator program, they have ways they put up their own pitching. They might ask you to send in video. They might ask you to come and attend a physical pitching. Like that video that we're trying to show is a pitching competition during the Global Entrepreneurship Week, where entrepreneurs go to pitch and they get funding.
Wow.
So now, hello? So your pitching must be engaging enough to get potential funders eager and willing to fund your business. So what should we know about idea pitching or business pitching? Whether you are building a new product, or you want to add a new feature to your product, or you are seeking for funding, you will need to pitch the product idea clearly to the stakeholders or potential users. Without this, you will risk building something that will neither be useful or feasible. So this picture here is myself here and my colleague Stola Oni trying to pitch building in Lagos State. So you can see the way we're trying to arrange our products here, you know, using paper to design it. And we're able to pitch to convince the investors. So what makes a great pitch? You need to understand the pitching scope. You need to gain insight to the investors' records and funding that is available. You know, because of the work I do, I have many people come to me that, they want to apply for this fund, they want to apply for this fund. You know, so to me, I just tell them that, have you find out the investors' record? Have you find out if they have been doing this often? Have you checked the availability of funds that the investors are willing to give out? It's not just to go in there. Okay, they are calling for 5,000, they are calling for 10,000. Different people call for different money. If you're applying for Tony Elumelu, the regular one, it calls for $5,000 every year, and it gives $5,000 to entrepreneurs. Then Flourish Africa, it gives 2 million naira to entrepreneurs. We have other platforms like that gets $10,000. There's one application I'm working on, 10,000 US dollars. That's what they give to entrepreneurs like that. So these fundings are available, but you need to find out, are they who the organizations or the investors are. So you need to be knowledgeable about your business idea in mind. Pitching is a really tough game. Jamin Femin, for ladies, this is a ladies program. She just concluded a program for women entrepreneurs, and grants was given to 20 selected women who participated in that program. So you need to know what that program you want to apply for is all about. When they are calling for women and you are a man and you go and apply, definitely that's a wrong path. So you won't be chosen. So you need to be knowledgeable about what your business is serving. That pitching time is a time to sit down and learn about the available funds and the investors before going to pitch. Don't just enter road. It marveled me, there was a program going on in Abuja just because of funds. And I heard that a lady just left Lagos straight on to Abuja because she wants to attend that program to pitch. She wasn't even invited, even though she got there and she was accepted in. But for me, I don't know, I won't do such, but she got into that program. So my own advice is that it's time to sit down, you learn about the available funds and apply. Make sure you apply and stay to get invitation before you enter the pitch and start saying you want to go and pitch, you want to go and pitch. Did they invite you? So you need to work on that. Don't just let us be entrepreneurs that we don't know what we are doing. Okay, so okay, yeah, sorry. So the component of a pitch: describe your vision, your product or services, value, competitors, and financials. You know, these words keep coming back from BMC to BP and now even to pitching. So you need to describe your vision, your product or services well enough. Most pitching, okay, post pitching presentation, you need to follow up. That is post pitching presentation. If you are asked to submit a video pitch, ensure to follow up to ask them how far, how did I do, how is the video pitch, did I do well, and so you need to follow up. Then your time management also is very important when you are pitching. So discuss how you intend to attract your customers. Like we learned before, how do you want to get customers? Is it through social media advert? Is it through exhibition? And so you have to discuss it when you are pitching. So what are the components of a pitch deck? Every pitch deck has this 7 components, which are problem, solution, products, target, uniqueness, competitors, and your financials. So you have to state your problems. What's your problem statement? You have to put it up in your pitch deck. Then the solution you're also profiling in your pitch deck, the product you are selling, who are your target audience, then what's unique about your business. You have to also have that in mind. Then who are your competitors? All this we learned yesterday in business plan and business plan. So who are your competitors? You must be able to identify where they are, who they are, and how you beat them. And of course, your financials. So know who you are pitching to. Like I said before, you need to investigate, to check, to research, to know who is calling for program. Just this morning, somebody have sent me like 4 funding application, and I'm like, you this lady, is it this 4 application you want to apply to? Waiting now, you know, just jokingly, I told her that just take it easy. If you want to apply to all these 4, then you have to take your time in doing all that. So, but research the company, research the organization, so that you don't just submit your application to a place that you don't even know them and they won't even get back to you. Or probably they just want to get your business speech, you know, just for getting sake. You need to consider that when you accept an investment. So it's more than money. Okay, so this part, what I'm trying to say is that you need to consider that if funders are investing in you, so it's not just the money you want to get from them. It's not just the fund. If you get Tony Elumelu fund, $5,000 US, there is this platform, you belong to that. They keep getting in touch with you. How are you doing? You send your work, you know, you keep sending what you have done, your progress, how you have spent the money, how you started, where you are and where you are going. So there's this fellowship, there's this bond among alumni who have gotten that fund. So it's not just about you get the money and elope. Like I've seen some people after getting funding grants, they just run. They won't do the business they claim that they are doing. It's not good. Know that investors want that partnership. They want relationship with you. So you must perform your due diligence and research potential investors before making your pitch. Don't just waste your time to do that pitch deck, and at the end of the day, the investors, they don't even have the money they say they want to give. So some entrepreneurs try to get in front of every investors, just like I said before, despite the industry. They are calling for agro industry, agriculture, and you are in a fashion, you are still submitting your pitch deck. That's not good enough. Of course, you won't be picked. So don't just try to get into every investor. I've seen people also reach out to me that is like, me, I want to do that agriculture. Money is coming into the agriculture. I want to abandon fashion. No, just wait for your time. When they call for funding for fashion industry, look out for it and apply for funding in that your field. So you need to ask questions in putting up your pitch deck. What stage do they invest in? Okay, like Tony Elumelu, I keep mentioning Tony Elumelu because you know, so if like that's Tony Elumelu, the funding is between 1 to 3 years. So which stage are you? If you are above 3 years, if your business is above 3 years, then Tony Elumelu business funding is not for you. So look for the one that say 4 years or 5 years or 6 years or 7 years and so. So if your business is a startup, you might be looking at Tony Elumelu funding. But if your business is has grown more than startup, you are no longer between that range of 1 to 3 years, then look out for other funding. There are a lot of them outside there. So you need to investigate, you need to check the stage that organization wants to fund. So you won't receive growth equity, which is reserved for mature companies, sure, that needs capital to expand operations if you are a startup business. Okay, so don't look out for equity funding when you are a startup. Tony Elumelu giving in two tranches. It will give you grants, 5,000, then it will give you equity funding after, that's 10,000 again. So, but the first stage is you have to be under that 3 years. Then the equity funds, when you have moved 3 years or in 4 or 5 years, you get another funding from him. And of course, we have many of them. Lagos State Employment Trust Fund is also giving grants and the likes. Flourish Africa, Jamin Fame, and so. So before making your pitch, you should have a rough estimate of the money and resources you need to launch, and then align yourself with investors who can help you at that particular stage. You know, yesterday we talked about the key resources, what you need and what you have already. So this part is also very important, because what you then need is what you start looking out for. Research. What's the investor's track record? Dig deep into the investor's experience and investment history to determine the types of company they typically finance. You see, I keep mentioning, if they finance education and you are in a food industry, it doesn't work now. It's not sounding like that's what they want. So no point submitting your pitch deck to a call that it's not in your own industry. So the background knowledge they might already have, you need to know, and whether your personalities will meet. Okay, so find out if it is what you want to actually do. It's not all grant call that we see, we just push and submit. No. So you need to also be like that. As much as you want money to grow your business, it's still not all grant call that you have to go for. So this information will enable you to modify your pitch and determine if this is the right person or funds to partner with. Also, learn to know the industry they invest in. Several firms focus on specific sectors, yes. So for example, rethink education. So somebody in education line, that's one grant call for you. So you look out for Rethink Education. It's a venture capital fund that invests in early and growth stage education technology startups. So that is for education. If you are in that sector, that is for you. So you won't be looking out for okay, which other specific, okay, you won't be looking out for another call that is not talking about education. So knowing the types of company the firm invests in can help you tailor your pitch and zero in on their presumed priorities. Who am I? Who am I?
I am exceptional.
I'm exceptional.
I'm exceptional.
Oh yeah, so I want to be sure I'm not talking to myself. Okay, so in presenting your pitch, consider how you are presenting yourself, not simply your idea. Although your ideas and skills matter, but your personality is equally as important. All right. Investors also want to know they are entering into a partnership with the right people. So they want to have a good perceptions about your character and trustworthy. You know, sometimes when you mount that stage to pitch, I don't know if this program has pitching at the end, because the last they pitched for grant. So if this is so, you have to watch how you stand to pitch for funding. Character matters. You know, sometimes our body language tells what we are saying. So you need to mind your body language when you are pitching. You know, when you stand there to pitch and your body language is like, oh, is rude, and people can easily decide and see how you are putting it up there on the stage. So we need to be mindful of our body language. Investors want to know whether the funders have worked together before. Okay, so if you have a startup and you have co-founders also, if your startup's early hires have complementary skill sets, okay, they want to know how competent you are, your management setup, your experience, and whether you'll be flexible, whether you'll be open-minded and willing to embrace different perspectives. You know, sometimes when we go for pitching like that, it's not all the pitching we go for we get. But most of the time, the investors want to have us as part of their collaborators, are okay, as their partner. Even though we didn't get money today, we can get another time. So how you present yourself, how you behave on that pitch stage, will determine if the investors want to work with you. So our attitude matters when you are presenting, when you are pitching your idea. Attitude matters. So think about this as you prepare your pitch. If investors poke holes into your idea, will you get defensive? When they ask for financial projections, will you exaggerate the numbers? Hopefully your answers are no, right? Firms want to partner with founders they can trust, who are open to guidance and mentorship. You know, part of this program we are doing is just a guidance and mentorship process, because sometimes before founders can say they want to fund your business, they want to look at your attitude also. If you are open-minded, if you are the one that when they say, okay, do this, you will quickly do it. All those things they want to also know. So, but you know, if you are second guessing when they are asking you questions, your reactions will tell. So consider what you might be asked and practice your responses. If you are going to pitch, you have to research, you have to consider that, oh, what about if they ask this type of story? How do I answer it? So you can also ask people, you know, ask from people who have gone to pitch before to know how it looks like. So tell a story. Yes, this aspect is very good. When you are pitching, it's good to tell a story. At the end of this session, the next, when we go for break and come back for break, you'll be shared into different groups, and you'll be pitching on your business. So you need to learn, you need to listen and pick something from this presentation. So when you are presenting, start with a story, tell a story. When describing your business idea, zero in on the problem you are addressing and how you are solving it better than the competitors. Okay, you know, like I said, what will you do better to remain in business and push out your competitors? Because your competitors are also looking for a way to be better so that they can also push you out of business. So what will you do to be better? You need to start with a story. You can come up with a story, and then from there, you start pitching. So you could do this by presenting a real life scenario in which you describe the pain points a current or prospective customer faced. You know, like I mentioned yesterday that, oh, you have this customer that complained. The complaint is the pain point. Complain that, oh, I can't find my shoe size in the market. And that is why I am looking for a shoe cobbler that can build my shoe. So you are there to provide the solution and it will then become gain for that person. So starting from the pain point to become the gain point, you need to look at the real life situation that you are going to put into your pitch. Okay, so this can help engage investors on a personal level and inspire them to see your ideas potential. You know, some stories, when we listen to some stories, okay, like this lady story that I listened to, she said she wasn't born blind, but she's blind now. How did it all started? Just on a fateful evening, she came back from school and wanted to assist her mother in the kitchen. Immediately, she lit up the matches to put on the gas. The gas exploded and hit her face, and that was how she became blind. You know, that's a story and a real life story. So that's how we should start. Then before you start telling the products you are into, the problem and the solution. So start with a story. Look for a real life situation and start. So by complementing your spreadsheets and charts with a compelling story, yeah, so you can paint a fuller picture of your startup's future and more effectively highlighting the opportunity in the market. So when you are pitching, some pitching will ask you to make your presentation, you come and pitch your slide. So you design your presentation slide and you pitch. You have 5 minutes to do that. But while some will ask you to pitch without your presentation, just watch whichever one you are being asked to do. Then when you are pitching, you need to cover the details in your business. While it is important to set the stage, you also need to cover the specifics. In your pitch deck, simply define your value proposition. You know, value proposition is coming again. What value are you giving? What problem are you solving in the community? What is your solution? Okay, so and share a memorable tagline for investors to leave the meeting with. From there, convey the opportunity and the detail. Okay, you say the size of the market, the plan to attract and retain customers. How can you create barriers to your competitions, your competitors? So you need to know what you are doing to have the share game in the market. You need to know what you are doing to attract and retain customers. You need to know the size of your market in Bagada, like I mentioned. Yes, there was the size of your market. How many potential customers do you have in that your area? All these, you need to know them when you are pitching, and you need to cover them all in detail. So state your plans. This is me also in Ghana. I traveled to Ghana to exhibit these products, coconut cookies. So one of the investors that came, he was asking me my plan to make this product better, because really the product was put in can. So how I was telling him that, okay, to make it better, I want to use this pouch. Yes, this was 2019. So by then I told him that, okay, we want to change using, we don't want to use can again. We want to start using pouch to enable us have a lighter weight. Traveling from Nigeria to Ghana for exhibition like this, the product must be lighter so that I won't be carrying heavy load. Using container will make the product to be light. So state your plans, what you want to do. Then in the next 3 years, this is what we want to move from using container, then to move it to using pouch, and so your plan to monetize the business and make revenue should be included. The amount of capital investment required, you know. So when we were saying, okay, we want to start using pouch, definitely I started with the cost. Okay, to use a pouch, this is how much we are going to be needing, and so you need to state your plan. In general, investors are trying to determine how entrepreneurs think about the opportunity rather than assess their presentation or predict skills trouble. Do we get this? So how entrepreneurs think about the opportunity. So it was an opportunity when I was invited to come and bring my product, pitch and exhibit, and so it was an opportunity. So investors want to also see that we are also glad about that opportunity. It's not just to come and talk story and talk about the presentation and leave. No, but we want to get something out of it. So investors want optimistic and confident realism. So when you are talking, you must be confident. You must be sure of what you are saying. I've presented inside before coming outside to showcase my product. So you must be confident to the extent that after you have pitched, after 20 minutes or 30 minutes of the program, the investors will come back to you and ask questions on how they can improve, you can be improved, and they can help you to succeed in your business. So they dislike projections that are unrealistic. You have to be real. If you are pitching your business, you have to be real. So there's no point lying, you are this, you are that. Just tell them where you are. Oh, we just got our business registered. Oh, we have a space. I'm co-sharing a space, but we need to move to our own space in the next 6 months. We are working towards that. Just be plain. Let them know where you are. Whoever wants to help you, whoever wants to invest in your business, we definitely invest in your business.
That is it.
Okay, so they've seen too many companies miss their targets while pitching. You see, so you have to concentrate on what your plans are so that you don't miss your target. Hello, I'm hearing voice on the ground. Hello, are you with us? Who am I?
I'm an exceptional.
Exceptional.
Who am I?
I'm exceptional.
I'm
I am
exceptional.
exceptional.
I'm exceptional.
Okay, so far, I want 2 people to just, in summary, share something about what I've said so far before I continue. Let me know that people are really following my class. So I want 2 people. I'll call you if you are not ready to speak. Okay, so can I have the 2 people? Hello? Rashida Tademola, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please speak on.
Yes, you talked about sharing a story at the beginning of our pitch to catch the attention of whoever we are trying to pitch our idea to. Then you said we should be truthful and tell them our roadmap and what we've been able to achieve so far and where we are going and our future plans for the business. And then you said we should also have in mind everything that we want to pitch to our investors, such as if they ask us questions like how do you plan to improve your product, how do you plan to improve your packaging, how do you plan to do. Then you talked about our value proposition. We should know what makes us different from our competitors. Yes.
Thank you very much. So can I have one person, a male now? A male? Felix Anenechukwu. If you are there, say something, please.
Hello, is Felix?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Gospel is the associate of Jane Assistant. Now,
I can't hear you, please.
I'm Gospel Nzako, CEO of GN Artistic.
Okay, yeah, welcome.
So, summary of what you said about the business pitching. Now, according to what you said now, when we were talking about, you said we should be confident on how we pitch our idea to the investor. That's one. And we should mind our body language, because the body language can be an off for some investors. It might be rude even without saying something rude, but your body language can be expressing a rude behavior. Now, and study about, you also mentioned studying about the, when you're going for a pitch, when you're going for pitch deck, you should study about what they are doing. It's not you see an agricultural something and you're into fashion and you're going for the agricultural um thing. So study about what they're doing before you know immerse yourself with the, before you submit an application or like to pitch a business to them, and many more. But summary.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me have two more, a female and a male now again. Two more people.
All right, this is Oluwaseyi.
Yeah, welcome.
All right, ma'am. They've said most of the things, just few things to add to those things they have said.
Okay.
On that area where you mentioned what makes our pitch great. So you try to explain, understanding the pitch scope, and then gain the insight of the investors' record, that you should know their capacity, what they are into. Some of them, they will just bring out platform like that, and some of them might not have the enough fund of which they've said they want to actually give out. So in going for such, we have to do that will give us enough information about what the who is up to, then the component of the pitch decks too, and then post pitching presentation. That means if you apply for such thing, then we should follow up and to know the outcome of the program, sir. I think I've able to add a little bit to that.
Okay. Thank you very much. So one more before I continue. One more response.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Okay, my name is Temitopa Isaac.
Yeah.
So one of the things you talked about pitching is the aspect of whenever we want to go and pitch, we should think beyond the money. That investors not only just want to give out money, they also want partnership with you. They want a relationship with you. So we should have that mindset whenever we are pitching, not just carrying the core focus in our mind that we just want to get the money and leave. No, if you think beyond that and try to have a partnership with them, even after getting the money, and if we don't get the money, still maintain relationship with them.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I know I have people listening to me. Okay. So show the roadmap. Okay, show the roadmap for your business. Although you are in the early stages of your business, okay, even though you are in the early stages of your business, investors want to know how they will cash out in the end. You know, when they give you that money for investment, that's investment, if you get in equity funding, they want to know how they will get back their money. Okay, so to clinch your pitch, highlight your exit strategy and the options available. In my next slide, you see the exit strategy of your business. In case, you know, business, God help us in Nigeria, some people start business and at the end of the year, they close up. So, but if this is your case, most of it's better to have the end in mind. All right. Nobody wants the business to die. But sometimes, maybe after 10 years, after 20 years of your business, what's your plan? Do you have exit strategy? Do you want to close down the business? Do you want to hand over the business to the next person to carry on? How do you want to do it? So investors want to know, in case you are handing over your business to another person to continue, they want to know that, okay, if you are not there, how do we get our money? So you need to highlight them that. So you show them the roadmap that fine, we are in year 1 of our business, but we are going to 20 years. So this is the plan, this is the plan, this is the plan. I don't want to be there forever, but I have people that will be working to carry on the business. You have to explain it. You have to show them roadmap. So investors want to back companies where they have many exit options, you know, just like Salman says, they want to know how they can convert their investment back into cash that they can return to their partners. So these are the exit strategies. If you are pitching these exit strategies, you need to have it in mind as a business owner. Somehow, how do you want to hand over your business? Do you want it to just close down? Do you want your family to continue? Do you want to merge it? Do you want to sell it to someone else? And so we have acquisition strategies. This is when one company buys most of all of another company's share to gain control of it. So if you feel this way is better for you, that's maybe you have done your business another 20 years, this is how you want to hand it to exit, then you can look at acquisition. Then we have merger. Merger, when 2 existing companies are united into one new company. All right, so maybe you want to merge your company with another company so that the same business can still continue. Then we have the initial public offering, when a private company issue its first sales of stocks to the public and can start raising capital from public investors. Start small, go global. You know, in our business plan also, there's a portion they ask that, okay, where do you want to see your business in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next, you know, wherever you want to see your business, make sure you state it out. So kind of pitches for entrepreneurs. Why also share foundational elements? There are different types of use depending on the scenario. My internet connection. Why? Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. It's giving me notice here. All right. So to increase your chances of success, you must tailor your pitch to your audience and the available time frame. Okay. So if you are being invited, just like this man, and you have 5-man panel sitting down to listen to you, so make sure you keep to time. How many minutes? Just find out how many minutes they are giving you. Keep to time, and tailor your pitch to suit your audience. All right. So make sure those who are there are there's a case of somebody I know, 2 minutes to pitch. Everybody has pitched between that 2 minutes, and it was the turn of this guy. After he got to time up, but he did not stop despite the warning and telling him time up, he did not stop. He just wanted to finish everything. How can you finish all the pitch in 2 minutes? So we need to be balanced. We need to learn how to keep to time, be confident, be calm, and speak. You know, just make sure you are delivering and make sure you keep to time. Very important. Like that guy, now he didn't get it because they were already saying time. He said, give me more time. He said, time up. He said, give me more time. What's that? No. So when you are going for pitches, just calm down your brain. Know that it's either a yes or a no. It's not a do or die thing. If you get it, fine. If you don't get it, fine. Life continues, business continues. If you don't get it now, you will get it another time. So you need to have that mindset. But if you're having the mindset that you want to just, I want to kill them with my business pitch. No, who do you want to kill? Those that want to give you fund, you want to kill them. It shouldn't be so. Just be calm, relax, and be happy with whoever got the fund. That's life for you. So you should also have a blueprint for how you plan to test products, to test your product market. Maybe it is market fit, to know the early results, and a detailed monetization plan. How do you want to sell that product? If you are into shoe, how do you want to sell it? How do you want to monetize it? That's just what investors want to hear, because the more you sell, the more money you get, and you'll be able to pay them their own money. So how will you monetize your idea? So lastly, share your exit strategy and the amount of capital needed to one day achieve that strategy. Okay. Now we have different types of pitches. We have the elevator pitch. This is one of the most popular pitches we have. Entrepreneurs use this when they need to communicate their startups or more. Like it is elevator pitch now. It's an effective elevator pitch should be concise, convincing, and convey your startup's value proposition and differentiations. So at the end, include a call to action such as the amount of capital required to launch your business. So elevator pitches, this is it. When you are in an elevator, you are not expected to spend more than 60 seconds. You can't even spend 1 minute in an elevator. So you are not fortunate to meet somebody like who do you want to meet? Now imagine who you are meeting in an elevator, and you have that 30 seconds to quickly tell the person about your business and tell the person about how much you need. You know that that person has the money and that person wants to give you the funding. It's not a time to start showing your shirt, but it's a time to sell your product or your idea or your business to that person, knowing fully where that person will give you the funding, you know. So at the end of the day, what you are interested in is a call to action, such as, this is the amount I need, or this is the capital required to launch my business, after you have explained your business to the person. So you have to follow up. So that elevator pitch is just few seconds, you know, and you are done. So some entrepreneurs might be invited to just do seconds with that elevator pitch of their business, while some might have the time to do 2 minutes or 5 minutes or so. So we have the short form pitch. Now, try to portray your business ideas value to prospective clients and investors as efficiently as possible. Okay, so this means summarizing the most important elements of your idea in a way that makes them want to hear more. I like the market size, how you create barriers for your competitors, your plan to monetize your business, and how much financing is needed. All must be communicated in this short form pitch. So short form pitches can run from 3 to 15 minutes. Okay, so usually done live with either PowerPoint or keynote slides in background. So if you attend fellowship like Mandela Washington Fellowship, where you'll be asked to present your business, of course, you have to have it in a form like this, PowerPoint presentation, and you have all the time. You have 10-15 minutes to do all that. That will help you also. So you can look out for programs like that that will also help you. All right, so if you are pitching in a competitive setting, note any length requirements. These shorter pitches can pique investors' interest and earn you the chance to present a long form pitch. if you are the one that you first presented the elevator pitch, if the investor is so much interested in you, they will ask you to do the short form pitch. Oh, and after reading through the short form pitch, they still want you, then they will call for the long form pitch. Okay. Yeah, so introduce yourself in any presentation. Whichever presentation you are going for, short, long, elevator, this is a very short pitch also. You can use the sample in making your short pitch presentation. So one of the best ways to introduce yourself in a presentation is to share a punchy elevator pitch. Just something like that. Mention your name, affiliations, and your team. Start with introduction, basis, then explain your solution. Describe your success, what you have done before, your achievements, define your target market, explain your plan for customer acquisition, outline your competitors, describe your business model, and provide your financial projections. Okay, so then the long form pitch. Sometimes entrepreneurs are fortunate enough to have more than a few minutes to pitch their idea. So if this opportunity presents itself, it is important to make the most of your time. So this is the opportunity to address every aspect of your business plan. So, like that guy that went for pitching and they were saying time up. That means 2 minutes pitching. It's not always comfortable with 2 minutes pitching. So such person can go for any program that call for long form pitching. So he will have all the time to talk about his business. So zero in on your story and share a real life scenario. Let your story be real. Let it be a real life, even if it is not you that it happened to. Maybe from somebody from your compound, your community, your friends, and so you can pick up such story and make it like yours, when you are presenting your story. So detail the market size to illustrate demand and clear examples of how you attract and retain customers, particularly in light of competitors. So this will show you are planning for and are ahead of future challenges. Then long form pitch. Also, a long form pitch should communicate the business concept clearly and concisely, open the possibility for follow-up questions, and capture the investor's interest. So if you are making this long form pitch, your attention, your focus should be how you can just capture the interest of the investors to come and invest in your business. So consider preparing all 3 pitches lengths. Yes. So if you can have the long form pitch, you have the short form pitch, you can have the elevator pitch also. So if you are going for any program, anyone they request for, that is the one you just go for. So you need to prepare different type of lengths for your pitches. So it's important to stay agile so you can modify your pitch to fit specific length requirements. Yeah, so if that guy has like different type of form and maybe he has length that, in pitching it can be short, it can be elevator pitch, it can be long, he won't go there and start misbehaving. When they were saying time up, he was just saying, please give me time, when they already have a set time for him to pitch. So you need to understand and modify your pitch when it comes to length that the investors are requiring from you. Okay, so landing your pitch. This is very important. To land your pitch, this will lead you to your business evolution. So every investor prioritize different data and information. Yet, if you start by choosing the right investor and then align your needs with your proposed market opportunity, your value proposition, and your exit strategy, you have a chance at landing your pitch. So get it right from the beginning. Get your BMC right, get your business plan right, get your pitch deck, different type of pitch deck, get them ready. So when you are called upon to come and pitch your business, you won't fidget, you won't be afraid. All you just do is go to where your archive and get the template, get the pitch deck and go for your presentation. That is how it is in landing your pitch. Okay, so these are just YouTube that you can watch to also learn how to pitch and get it right when it comes to pitching. So maybe we have few minutes before our break. So if the admin, can you play the video for us now before 12, before we go for our break? Then when we come in, we'll have the pitch deck presentation and our group assignments. Admin, are you there? Hello? Hello? Hello, class.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Admin, is admin back?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, you
so
can
you
stop
can
sharing your
play
screen
the
now.
video.
Okay, ma, you can stop sharing your screen so I can.
So you can play the video. Let's watch the video. Yeah.
Elevate their pitching skills and showcase their startups on a global stage. And if we're anywhere, we're on a global stage today, right here in Hyderabad. To learn more about all the opportunities available to all of you through the GIST initiative, I hope you'll visit gistnetwork.org. That's GIST network.org. This year's GES theme, Women First, Prosperity for All, GIST places an emphasis on engaging women entrepreneurs throughout its programs. And this year's pitch competition is no exception. 50% of our semifinalists were women this year. Now, GIST Catalyst and other GIST programs would not be possible without the business community, so I would really especially like to thank our Catalyst judges and sponsors for their time and support. Our 24 semifinalists are some of the brightest entrepreneurs out there, and the 4 finalists, one representing each of the 4 GES focus industries, are now going to pitch their startups to address some of the most pressing issues in their communities, and the grand champion will be announced after they're done. So thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to invite Ajita Shah from Frontiers Markets to the stage. Okay. No.
In India, 270 million people live in darkness, fear, and instability due to the lack of regular access to reliable electricity. While clean energy products can address this, we need to create solutions that are driven by households to reach the last mile faster. Frontier Markets has a proven business model that is ready to scale, putting women in the center of the value chain. Our 1,000 women entrepreneurs get trained in marketing, technology, product innovation, and get access to innovative clean energy products to sell to rural households to earn income. To date, our 1,000 women entrepreneurs have earned $2.5 million in revenue by selling solar home systems, clean cook stoves, and agri-appliances to 400,000 households in Rajasthan. We continue to innovate by listening to the rural household to understand what's next: a solar cook stove, a agri-appliance, a solar TV, and we partner with local Indian manufacturers to make that into a reality. We do this by listening to our rural households and also driving financial inclusion for our women entrepreneurs. Last year, our women entrepreneurs helped Frontier Markets break even. And now we're seeking $2 million of growth capital to expand our work into 6 states of India to generate $26 million of revenue and create 10,000 women entrepreneurs. We want to really understand that the last mile is about product innovation and people. Help us understand that women will be in control, they will be creditworthy, and the last mile will be heard. Join me in proving that investing in women is smartest business and the key to poverty alleviation and scale. Thank you.
Okay. Now we'll hear from our second finalist, Janesh Sinha from Gandan. Please come to the stage.
Hello everyone, my name is Janesh Sinha and I'm one of the founders of Gyandhan. We are an education financing marketplace and the problem that we are addressing is huge. While education loans account for 46% of the higher education spend in the US, that number in India is just 5%, despite the low income levels. This clearly reflects the lack of opportunity, the lack of equality in opportunity to education. The reason for limited lending is that lenders find it difficult to assess students' future income, and therefore they rely on parental income and collateral to underwrite education loans. To solve for this, we have developed a model to predict students' future income, and we are working with lenders to create new education loan products. We do not charge any money from the students, but rather earn from the lenders. And we have received a great response with over $24 million in student loans originated in just 18 months since our inception. Before starting Gyandhan, we actually worked in Capital One, which is one of the largest banks in the US, shaping credit strategies for them. And we are currently seeking $3.5 million in funding so that we can expand our current setup and also establish a US lending arm. This US lending arm will help us address the problem that lenders have around cross-border defaults because we'll create a two-country credit reporting structure. I faced financial hurdles during my own higher education, but was helped by Super 30, a philanthropic organization. Now I want to do the same to others like me. I thank you.
Okay, I'd now like to invite Fiona Edwards-Murphy from EPIS Protect to the stage.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you, ma. Network is.
Yeah.
Yes, ma, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, admin, are we good to go? I think she has network issue. Okay, so while we wait for admin to come up, we need to.
Hello, ma.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma. I want
Are
to
you
ask.
having?
I want to ask a question. Sorry.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, I would like to suggest that due to the network issue, I don't know if the admin can just forward the video to us.
She can, yeah, she can forward it to the group.
Okay, that would be better. So we can all watch it from our various ends.
Okay, okay,
yes.
If that is better. So admin, you help me add them to various group, to various room. So they have assignment to do. So I can share the assignment with them. Hello, admin, are you there? Hello, are you there?
Admin is not with us.
Okay, let me call her. So let's listen to the assignments. Will be shared in the group into various rooms. So what we do is you are to discuss business model canvas, discuss business plan, and put up a pitch deck for your business. So you can work on, use any sector. Do we all get that? Discuss business model canvas, discuss business plan, and put up a pitch deck. Each group, then you have to assign somebody that will pitch in our next class. So the next session, I will need a representative from each of the group that will pitch their business plan or their business idea to us all. So you'll be shared into group. What you need to do in that group is discuss business model canvas, discuss business plan, and put up a pitch deck. Then get a representative to represent you in pitching it by the next class when we come back after the break. Hello, is that taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yeah, with you clearly taken.
Yes, so that's
Can you all hear me?
assignment, but we have to wait for admin to add you to different group. You
Can you
have
guys
to
hear
be
me?
in different group. Okay.
Sorry, can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So sorry about that. So it's raining here and
No
it's
problem,
actually
no
affecting
problem.
both networks. So what I'm going to do, I'll just share the link to the, oh no. because you guys are supposed to guess who the winner is at the end. So after the class, I'll share the link for the recording, for the video, so you guys can watch it. But for now, I'll just share everyone into groups. Please, when I put you on a group, just take note of your group. Sorry about that. So when I add you to a group, just take note of your group. What you guys can do is just create a WhatsApp group, know yourselves, and then just discuss within yourself. So I'm putting you all in a group now. Please, everyone take note of your group. Everyone on this call has been assigned to a group. So please go to the room you've been assigned to. Thank you. Everyone move to the room you've been assigned to, please. Move to the room you've been assigned to. Who is using Lenovo? Please, you've been assigned to room 4. Move to your room. Michael, move to your room. All of you on this call have been assigned to rooms. Move to your breakout rooms so that you can have the conversation and come back to present. There should not be anybody on this call. There should not be anyone on this screen. I have assigned everybody to groups. I don't know why there are still people on this call. Why are you still here? Move to the group you've been assigned to so that you can get work done.
So they can come back by 12:15 for the next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello?
I heard you, ma'am.
All right, so by 12:15, let's meet again to continue the class.
Okay, ma'am. For those who are on this call that do not have a breakout room, please signify.
Business model, canvas, business plan, then you are pitching it. Let's just assume I am the investor now. So you pitch your business plan, but this time around is based on group, not individual. So you can decide to pitch somebody's business. You know, it's just a class tax to see what the impact of what we are doing so far. So group 1, are you there? Let's have you, your names, everybody in that group. Okay. So let's start.
Good morning or afternoon, everyone. My name is Goswell Nzako.
Afternoon.
Yes.
Okay.
And our members in the group.
You are representing which group?
We are representing group 1.
You are representing which group?
Group
Okay, so
1.
how many of you are in the group?
We're 4.
Yes, how many of you are in the group? Then
We are 4 in
okay,
the
so
group.
the other 4 people, let them also mention their names. Yes, so while you are there speaking, the other 4, let them also introduce themselves.
Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Rashidat, Group 1.
All right, so next. So that if we didn't get everybody to introduce themselves, that means the other people did not participate. So you'll be
They
getting your
participated.
scores at the end.
Participated. I
They
think
didn't
there's
know.
a
Probably they
mix-up.
didn't know that
Yes,
we are off the
they
break.
didn't know.
So you
They
have to
took in
inform
one.
them. That's the essence of this. Please
Yes,
inform them and get ready.
dropped a
Can we have
message on
group
the
2?
WhatsApp group. Oh.
Can we get group 2? Are you ready for us? Group 2.
For group 1, should we just list the name instead of waiting for them?
Hello. So no representative from group 2? Okay, so group 3, are you ready?
Yes,
We'll
yes,
come back to you. Let's see if the other people are ready.
Yeah, group 3, we are ready, ma.
Group 3, are you ready?
We are ready, ma.
You are ready.
Yes.
Yes, ma, we're ready, ma.
Group 3.
Ready.
Okay, please
Yes,
go
ma,
on.
we're ready.
Everybody in the group, introduce yourself. Then the representative will continue with the task. We want everybody to be engaged and be involved in this section. So that's the essence of the group class. So now let's have group 3 present yourself.
Okay, my name is John Samuel. I'm the representative of group 3.
Okay.
My name is Omoye. My name is Omoye. I'm in group 3.
Okay.
My name is
How many of you are in the group? How many of you are in the group?
We're 6. We're 6.
Very good.
Yes, ma.
So yeah, this of you, can we hear you? Can we hear you? Please, your name, group 3. Can we listen to you?
Good afternoon, ma. I am Tife. I'm from group 3.
Kita, we are
So
going.
Okay, I'm the representative of group 3. I don't know now.
Hello, let's get it. Let's get it.
I say
Group 3. You are 6 in numbers. I want to hear the names of the 6 of you before the representative take the stage and deliver the task. So can you introduce yourself again? Let's get
Okay.
to
My name is John Samuel, and
in a class, even if it's a virtual, let them mention their name. Let's know that.
I am Tife. I'm from group 3.
I'm
okay,
John Samuel.
So group 3, if you are not ready, can we have group 4?
We are ready, ma. We already
Group 3, we are
mentioned our
ready.
names,
We're
ma.
introducing ourselves.
Okay.
Some person's network is terrible, but we're introducing ourselves already. We've all introduced ourselves, just that Sarat's network is breaking. That's why you did not hear our name.
We are 6 in number, ma.
Yeah, the 6 of us have already introduced ourselves.
We've introduced, Sarat's line is breaking, so you could not hear her very well.
Yeah, but she spoke.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, what group is that, please?
Can you hear me, please? Sarah from group 3.
Group 3. Okay, so how many of you are in groups? Group 3.
We are 6.
Very good. So can I have all the 6 of you mention your name?
Okay,
Your
my name
names, please.
Tife. I am from group 3.
Okay, my name is John Samuel.
Okay, Tife group 3.
Group 3.
So who else? That's one.
Kingsley.
Kingsley. Kingsley.
Yes, Kingsley.
Okay. So who else?
Michael, 3.
Michael. Okay. So who else?
John
Zara.
Samuel.
What? Zara.
Yes, ma.
Sarat.
Okay.
John Samuel group 3.
Sarat. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4. 2 more.
Omoye group 3. Omoye group 3.
Okay.
John.
So 1 more.
John Samuel group 3.
What?
John Samuel group 3.
John Samuel. Okay, so let's have your representative talk about the business model canvas, the business plan, all in a pitch. So you can also bring in one person to join you, but you have just 2 minutes to present.
My name is John Samuel. I'm the representative of the
You're not audible enough, please. No.
I say my name is John Samuel. I'm the representative of group 3.
Group 3.
Yes, we are going to talk about our business is agricultural, where we farm rice and maize. And our business is registered.
You have just 2 minutes. Admin, please, set the time for them. 2 minutes.
Okay.
So your time starts 9. 2 minutes.
In Nigeria today, we are suffering from food scarcity, hunger, shortage of agriculture, cash crops due to
Get anything from you?
Please, your speaker is very low. We couldn't hear anything you've been saying for a while. Nothing. And please, if you're not speaking, keep your mic turned muted, please. Yes, we didn't hear anything you said, actually.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I say our business is Kita Farm. We are located at number 2 Pikison Street, Taraba, and Jalingo in Taraba State. We engage in farming of rice and maize. Sorry. In Nigeria today, we are suffering from shortage of food scarcity, and inflation due to scarcity of food. So we are going to engage in massive farming of rice and maize to caution some of the effect of these vices in our community. That's the problem we intend to solve. Our value proposition, we will engage locals to farm rice and maize. Our strength, due to the scarcity of food in Nigeria, many people feed on rice and maize. So we are going to engage in farming of rice and maize to sell to retailers and wholesalers and other people in rice milling companies in Nigeria. Our market opportunities in Nigeria today, all the borders in Nigeria have been locked, so they will capitalize on this to.
Admin, have you timed him? He has just 2 minutes.
Yes, it's timed. Continue, please.
Okay, our market opportunities. The borders of Nigeria have been locked against foreign rice, so we are going to capitalize on this opportunity to make sales to retailers and wholesalers and other middle weight households who feed on rice and maize on a daily basis. Our treat is
okay. Time up. Time up. So can we have group 3, the next group?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Awotunde Ido from Group 4. And my group members are Inyanda Kehinde, Lanley, Eniola, Icing. Can I continue with the presentation? Hello, ma.
Yes, you can continue.
Okay. I'm here to represent Eniola Farms, situated in number 2, Akintokun Street, Bodija, Ibadan. Ma?
Which group? Which group?
Group
When
4.
you come on board, you group what?
Is it group 4 now? Room 4.
Okay, room 4. So how many are you in that group?
I think we were 5.
So the rest people, they have to introduce themselves. So let me hear others also introduce themselves before you start your presentation. Group 4 now.
I'm from group 4 as well.
Okay.
I'm Inyanda Kehinde from Group 4.
Okay.
I'm Bello Sefia from group 4.
Okay. You are 6, so I've only heard from 3 people.
And including me too now. That's 4.
Your name is what?
Awotunde Ido.
That's 4. So who else in that group?
Ijoma group 4, but I couldn't join because I had network issues, so it kept throwing me out.
Oh, okay, so group 4, that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of you. Do you still have someone from group 5, from group 4?
Yes, but I don't know the person by name. The person had an order to deliver, so that's why it's not.
Okay, so now let's. Okay, so go on with your presentation. Business model, canvas, business plan, then pitch it. Just pitch all those your business idea in 2 minutes. Group 4, this is a group work now, not just your own business, but a group assignment. Yeah.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. With the increase, with the surge in population size in the country.
You have 2 minutes. Admin, please note.
With the surge in population size of Nigerians, which is majorly youth, the need for food production cannot be overemphasized, and that is why at Eniola Farms we are set up to sort the issue of proteins in our daily diet. What do I mean by protein? By WHO standards, it has been revealed that less than 5% of the population of developing countries has access to the adequate number of protein, which is at a minimum of 5 grams in a 1 kg meal, in a 1 kg size meal. And this is due to the increase in the price of proteinous meat out there. We talk about fish, meat, of all various forms. And at Eniola Farms, we deal into mushrooms. Mushrooms is a product that is being derived from waste materials with the help of fungi, who are our partners. Our partners include supermarkets, includes women that retails in the open market, schools, shops, and people that also buy farm accessories because we make spawns from our farms. What are our key activities? We're going to getting waste products daily by sawmill, farm waste products. We bring them in, we sterilize them, and we tend to make compost from it. Value position, we fight hunger, we provide jobs, we also increase.
Time up. Okay, thank you, group 4. Time up. So can we have group 5?
Hello, ma.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma. This is Oluwase.
Okay, Oluwase, what group are you representing?
Group 5.
Okay, so how many of you are in that group?
Ma, I can't ascertain because my group people, the one I know before everything is scattered there is 4 of us. And the network was somehow, so everybody is just jumping out. So I don't know if I should mention, if they are online now, they can just mention their names. It's only 3 of us that is available around that time because most of them is that the network is taking them out. I have to come back to here to talk to admin.
Yeah, I'm available. Bolaji, Obikoya.
Okay,
yes.
Very good.
All right, sir.
So next person in group 5. Group 5. Just Oluwase and Bolaji. Okay.
Also in group 5. I'm also in group
5. Your name?
Yes, Mr. Rio Titilayo, group 5. Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that's 3. That's 3 of you. Any other person? All right. So okay, go on, Oluwase.
Okay, ma. Mommy, permit me to say this. Most of us, we are not stable, and then it's not all of us that is able to do this assignment. So I don't know how I can present it and other people will understand because it's like 2 of us that just sit down and talk about it. And the rest were not available, ma. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
Yes, you've been nominated to present for your group.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Not...
It is only 2 of us that just sit down and just talk about it. The rest that just mentioning their name, they are not in the group.
That means I should score group 5-0 then. So if only 2 of you discuss, then only 2 of you should identify yourself. So why are the other team members introducing themselves as part of the group? So I don't get that.
So ma, sorry, ma.
Yeah, sorry, ma. Excuse me, ma. Actually, the network was fluctuating. So we were there. We were 5 on the group, but later we left. And they knew that we were in the group. So we came back. The network was fluctuating. That was the reason why we were unable to do meeting with them. So we are in group 5, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay, so now, based on what Oluwase is saying now, I will just give you this grace for the other people to join the other team, to join Oluwase and Bolaji to discuss, then come back and present. So can we have another group? So group 5, go and discuss again, then come back to present. So group 1, 2, 3, I've not heard from you.
Yes, ma'am. There's group 6, ma'am.
Group 6. Okay, so which group is ready? Group 1.
Group 6 is
ready.
Group 6 is ready. Group 6 is ready, ma'am.
Okay, so if group 1 is ready, let's have
Group 1 is ready. Group 1 is ready, ma'am.
Yes, let's have you, group 1.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
How many of you are in the group? How many of
We-
you are in the group? Then
We are four.
everybody
We are four in
introduce
number.
yourself. 4.
We are 4.
Oh, okay. So let's
Hello.
hear you. Introduce
Hello,
yourself.
my name is Adam Usman from Group 1.
Adam Usman. Okay.
Yes, my name is Rashida Tademola, Group 1.
Okay.
My name is Goswill Nzako, Group 1.
Okay.
That's the last person.
Yeah, just 3.
Yes, we have Beauty, but our network has been bad. We've been chatting on WhatsApp. She has been joining and has been logging her out.
Okay. So can we have your presentation then?
Okay. I'm Goswill. I'm the one presenting for Group 1.
Yeah.
Now, the name of our presentation is Genetistics. And our product, we produce shoes, bags, clothes, and we also do skill acquisition and empowerment
So
training.
what industry are you?
Fashion industry.
Okay. Admin,
Yes.
time, please.
Okay. We are into shoemaking, like I said, and we're also into training and skill acquisition. Now, the problem that we mostly face in this industry is that there are a lot of people who need our market, but they are not able to access it. And we are bringing a solution of hosting or taking training to people in diverse locations, training and empowering people in skill acquisition and fashion industry. Now, our target market, we target the people within the range of 18 to 65. Those include students and workers and everybody in that range. The value that we are adding to the economy is we are doing empowerment, skill development, cultural preservation, and job creation. Now, well, our competitors, what we have against them is we train people in different locations. We don't stay on a particular position in training. We go to them in training and empowering them in different locations where they are. Now, how do we generate funding from this? Through product sales, skill acquisition, online sales, retail partnership, brand expansion, customization, and international expansion. Now, how much do we need? We need a sum of 2 million naira, which 60% will go into transportation and logistics, and 40% will go into tools and equipment. Now, this is how we're going to spend the funding when we get them.
Okay. Thank you very much, group 1. Let's have the next group, group 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, group 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so let's have you. How many of you are in the group? Let them all introduce themselves and let's hear you.
So we are 5 in group 2.
5, okay.
So
yeah.
Please, if you're in group 2, please introduce yourself.
50% into equipment.
I'm going to about group 2.
50%
okay.
20%.
Felix, group 2.
Okay.
Praise, group 2.
Praise, okay.
Victoria, group 2.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 4 of you. Okay, so you are just 4 in group 2. Let's have you. Let's have your presenter.
Okay, my name is Victoria, representing group 2, where we are
Presenting group 6. Flourish. Toxic Flare. Name is
Flourish Kende, which group are you?
Ma. Group 6. Group 6, ma. Hello? Hello, ma.
So let's present. Yeah, group, continue with your present. Group 2, continue with your presentation.
okay.
Continue with.
My name is Victoria, representing group 2. So we are we are a restaurant located at Oni Crescent around Iju. So
what industry?
We're in the food industry, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So our sole aim is to provide healthy meals, tasty meals, and nutritious meals to our clients and customers. Because if you look around, you discover that a lot of restaurants actually lack those kind of things. So we've come up with as a group, we came up with this idea that okay, since we know that these things are missing in society, in the place like the society we live in and stuff like that, so we're like, okay, we can actually provide daily meals to people that move about, people that are hungry. Our sole aim actually is to quench hunger in the land. So anybody can just drive into our restaurant, come in there to eat, and while they are still happy and they are getting value for their money and all of that. So our key partners are pepper sellers, the meat vendors. We go as far as Agege Abattoir to source for meat, so that we can get really cheap products, so that we can also cut down on cost and all of that, to increase patronage and all of that. So our key activities as a restaurant, we cook every day. It's a must that we have to cook every day, just to provide freshly made food to our customers. Our value is to, we also our value is
time up. Thank you very much. So we have which group is next? Group 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can we have group 5 now? Are you ready for us? Group 5.
Hello, ma.
Yeah.
Yes, ma.
Hello,
my name is
Group 5, if you are ready, let's have you. How many of you are in your group? Then let them introduce themselves.
Okay, hello, ma.
Yeah.
Yes, ma. On the group, we are 6 in number.
Okay.
And, my name is Obikoya Bolaji.
Okay.
So I guess I'll be presenting for the group.
Yeah, the other people, let's hear them.
My name is
Group
Oluwase.
5.
My name is
Introduce
Ayegus
yourself.
Oluwase. My name is Ayegus Oluwase.
Yeah. Group 5.
Please, group 5 members, please introduce yourselves, so please.
Oh, that means you didn't work together again. That was the essence of giving you time.
We worked together, but the network, I guess, wasn't was so bad a bit, so we couldn't really talk much. But we are ready to present.
So how many do we have presently now? How many of you do we have presently?
Oluwase is available now.
And
Yeah.
I, Obiko Abolaji, also am available now.
Yes.
I'll be available now.
Beauty. Oh, who is that?
Dora Agbi.
Dora Agbi. Okay, that's 3. So can we have the 3 of you? The presenter for the group.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, please go on.
Okay, ma. Yes. About our
What
business.
sector? What sector?
Yeah, we are looking at the agricultural sector.
Okay.
The agri space. So our business, it's all about the production of livestock and also crops. Because presently, we all know the situation of the things going on in the country, because there is sort of food insecurity due to the insurgency happening almost everywhere. So the plan now is we hope to go into large scale production of these foods, though not all by ourselves, because we would be partnering with those in the industry already, like the farmers who are already on the petty level, just the small scale farmers. So we approach them, train them, then okay, give them the standards of what we want them to produce. Then once the production is made, we follow up with them to make sure everything is in line. And then from there, we work towards the distribution and also the branding also. We hope to create a platform online to address most of
Okay, are you done?
awareness, to create awareness. And for this, we would be needing a lot of funds for this program to really fly, because it's not just within the state alone, all over the country. They plan to help revive the agricultural space in the country. So there are lots of challenges, like I said earlier, the insurgency and also food insecurity. So we would tackling to work on that to help eradicate that. Yeah, hello, ma.
Yeah, I'm listening. Go on.
We're working towards eradicating that. So working with farmers, and also because most of these produce, they are all, most of them are planted in rural areas. So transportation is one of the challenges. So we hope to use partly
Time up. Okay. So the last group, can we have you?
Group 6, ma'am.
Yeah.
Group 6, please, can everybody come here? Group 6.
Hello, good morning. My name is Farijola Bumidamola, member of Group 6.
Okay.
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 My name is Koforola
Next.
Awoyera. Koforola Awoyera, Group 6.
Okay.
We are 6 in Group 6, ma'am. The remaining people, please identify 4 more to go.
Okay, my name is Usman also from Group 6.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's just 3.
Please, Group 6, identify.
Just 3.
Please, can I join Group 2? So I don't have a group.
No, you cannot join, please. We have Damola in Group 6. We have Desiree. We have Emmanuel Samuel. We have Titi Lokpe Babalola, Isman Osu, Desiree Kofrola, and Damola and Flourish. Those are the people we have in Group 6.
So where are the others? That means they didn't join, they didn't participate.
They did. I don't know why they are not talking.
All right. So we have 3 people. Can you go on with your presentation?
Okay, ma. We are into agriculture. Yeah. We're going to be talking about Dambaba foods. Nutrition is our eldest state.
Everybody, why all the groups go for agriculture? Okay.
Because that's the sector we are into.
Okay, so let's go on.
Yes, I'll be talking about Dambaba foods. nutrition is our eldest state. The problem we face is we are trying to reduce malnutrition, unemployment, and our target size are grocery stores, supermarkets, retails, and wholesales. The solution we're bringing is post-harvest losses, job creation, and our major SDG goals are SDG 2, 3, and 8. Our strength is provision of raw materials is readily available, high yield production. Our weakness is insufficient finance, and temperature and climate affects our production. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. So now, based on the group presentation, so let me just come up group 6. Yeah, group 1, Adam, Rashidat, God's Will, Beauty, Training and Empowerment, Fashion. So you said, yes, that's your line of business, right? Group 1, Training and Empowerment, you're in fashion line. You didn't really define that very well. So you still need to go and work on that. If that is your line of business, you need to do more work and get it right. Well, maybe because it's a classwork and you're trying to just come up with something, so you didn't do well. So go and work on that. Fashion, let it be fashion, let it be strictly on fashion. You sell fashion accessory, you sew. How many number of clothes do you sew? Who do you supply to? Like a fashion person, you are targeting supplying to general hospitals that have uniform, so those are the kind of things investors want to hear, rather than the empowerment. How many people can pay to learn? These days everybody wants free things. So if you are talking about empowerment, training, and so you end up training or empowering for free, you won't make income. So you have to base your business on what you have to sell or sew or make to generate income. So note that group 1, well done. So group 2, food and restaurant. Okay, Ronke, Felice, Praise, Vicky. So group 1, did you get that? Hello, who am I?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm exceptional. Yeah,
I'm exceptional.
I am exceptional. Group 1. So that's taken. So group 2, restaurant, food. Well done anyway, but you need to do better. You need to present it very clearly so that anybody listening to you will know how you really make money, because investors are interested in how you make money. How many numbers of food do you sell in a day? How many customers walk into your restaurant in a day, in a week, in a month? Those are the things that will give you money are the ones that you have to look out for. Group 3, Kingsley Michael, Zarat, Omoye John. Yes, group 3, you were not audible enough, but I think you also talked about agriculture and so you still need to improve. This is an impromptu assignment, so I can take that from everybody, but you need to go back home and learn, study, and rehearse this speech, because if you really need to get money out there, these grants are everywhere, they are flying. But the truth is that if you don't align your business to what investors are calling for, you might not get the grants. I've seen somebody complain that, oh, I keep submitting a proposal, they don't pick me. Yes, they won't pick you because you are not getting it right. So let's just get it right. And that's the basic of this exercise for you to jump quickly at it. We are an entrepreneur. It's an opportunity. If I tell you that, okay, at the end of this pitching, you have 1 million naira will be presenting to the best group, you know, it's an opportunity you need to quickly tap into. So we need to be ready at all times. Group 3, you need to improve. Well done. So I'll give it to, okay, let me just finish before I'll mention the winner for the day, for the group presentation. So group 4, group 4, agri, same agri. Eniola, everybody's into agri, food security. Yeah, Eniola, Yonda, Bello, Idowu, Ijoma. Mushroom, very good. Although mushroom, how many people are looking? How many people knows what mushroom is? How many people are buying mushroom? So you need to look at your target audience. You also need to look at the markets, the availability of market. Are there people you have that have interest in that kind of stuff? But it's a good one, good presentation, well done. So group 5, agri, same. Oluwaseyi, Bolaji, Titilayo. Then agri, also agriculture. Yeah, you also need to improve in your presentation. So you go back and work on your presentation also. Then for group 6, agri,
Okay,
also,
man, noted, man.
everybody, agriculture. You also need to go and work on your presentation and do better. So far, the best of all the presenters, I'll give it to group 4. So well done, group 4. So group 4, if you are there, well done to you all. Hello.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So let me just go on with this. Then I'll give you the last assignment for today's session. Then we'll call it a day. So this is a pitch deck. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, can you see? Are you seeing my screen?
No.
No.
Okay,
No,
let
ma'am.
me share. Let me share then. Let me share. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're almost rounding up. Okay, so this is a pitch deck. For a short presentation, you might be called upon to submit your pitch deck. This is very simple and easy to do. Just 6 slides and you are done. Very simple to do. All you need to impart your business name. What's your business name? You add up your business. Oh, sorry. Hold on, please. Okay. Sorry, let me. Oh, I think I made a mistake. I deleted some of the slides. Let me get it back. Oh, in trying to correct it, I deleted the first slide. But don't worry, I'll send you the full document after this class. So for the sake of this class, the first page, you just need to include your business. The first page, you include your business name, and you have the second page talking about how it all began. So you need to write about how your business began, what level is your business now, how you started, and where you are now. Very simple. So I'll send you the complete document. Don't worry. I think I deleted some pages from it. Then your financials, very important aspect of your pitch deck. You need to include them all in your pitch deck when you are writing yours. So this I will leave, okay, your competitive advantage. Who are your competitors? You list them, then how do you stand out from others? You also list them in your pitch deck. So finally, then your contacts, your email, your website, your phone number. So I'm going to share this also with the admin to share with you all. All you just need to do, the final assignment is send me your own pitch deck using this templates and send me just for review before 10 tomorrow. I know you have another class tomorrow. Someone else will be facilitating that. But just for me to review, I'll review and send it back via email to you. So any question before we call it?
Yes, ma'am. Please, ma'am. I would like you to explain more about traction. Traction.
Yes. Traction is talking about where you started from, where you are, and where you are going. Okay, maybe you started your business with 50,000 in the year 2023 January. Okay, so by after 3 months, January, February, and March, right? So that's like quarterly. So you can then say in a quarter, we were able to start from 50,000 naira profit generation. Now, when you are talking about your traction, we are looking at the revenue. That's the money that comes into your business. Then you are looking at profits. You know, you might generate 10 million naira at the end of the year, but your profits from that 10 million naira is just like 2 million at the end of the year. So numbers of products, what you produce, what you sell, and what you generated from what you produce. So we are looking, everything matters when it comes to traction. Looking at your profits, you are looking at your profits, you are looking at the revenue, what you generated, your cash flow, inflow, outflow. We are looking at all those. So when we are saying traction, we are actually referring to your financials. Is that taken?
Okay, so for instance, financials is already there, like it's part of your pitch deck, and you have to like to write about your traction. So financials normally is always represented with a flow chart or a bar chart. So traction, is this supposed to be outlined in a flow chart also or written?
Your tractions, we are looking at if it is in terms of financial. So if you put it up in Excel sheet, you put it, okay, 2020, we started business with 50,000 in January. Then quarter review, at the end of 3 months, we were able to generate additional 20,000. So your traction should be stated. 2020 has January, every sales, every revenue you generated from January. Then February. So you can be looking at 1 year traction or quarterly traction. So if you are asked to submit your quarterly traction from January, how much did you sell? Then February, how much did you sell? Then if I'm saying how much did you sell, we are looking at what did you produce? How many pens did you produce in January to make this amount of money? So it should follow each other. So if it is 50,000 you started with, by February, we should see that you grew from 50,000, then forever you are able to generate 150,000 naira in revenue, but profit sales, you have 30,000 or you have 40,000 profits, but you have 150,000 in revenue and you have 50 products or 20 products. So you have to list them using charts, using Excel sheets to state all these things. So once they just go through the Excel sheets, they look at it that, oh, fine, January, you started with 50, you produced 50 products, you sold it for this amount, and you made this profit. That is all what you want to know about traction. So traction should speak to volume of products, volume of the income you generated, what comes in, what goes out, then the product that goes out, the product that you produce, what you produce at the end of the month, depend on how you want to send it, either quarterly or half a year or yearly, and so, because some organization, they will say, okay, send us your 1 year traction, your sales traction, your business traction for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years or quarterly or half a year. Some people will say 2020, what was your sales, your traction from 2020, then 2021, what was your traction, 2022, so that's annually.
Okay, another question. In a situation whereby you've already listed your finance, like you've listed it as part of your pitch deck, and like there's now space for traction, is that where the written own comes in? You've already done the financial traction. So the other traction, is this supposed to be a write-up, or is this supposed to also be a graphical write-up about another traction?
Okay, so don't be confused. Like I said, different organizations, they use different English just to mean one word. So if that application is telling you, send your traction in financial aspect, so just send your financial plan to them. They will read it in the financials and they'll get what they want to get. But if they are not requesting for your financial plan, but they are asking you that send your traction, maybe in a written document, there is a word, word document, and they give you 200 words, that your traction should not exceed 100 words. Then you write it out and make sure it's just that 100 words. Depending on what they ask for, is it like, what's your traction, and they are not giving you any word, they are not asking you to send it in Excel, they are not asking you to send your finance, just state it. 2020 we made this, 2021 we made this. Some people, some program will even send you their own templates to be used in sending in your traction for your business.
Thank you so much, Ma. This is clear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes,
ma.
more questions. We have time before we round up for today. Pitching, it's always like that. So
Hello, ma.
I want to get in more questions.
Hello, ma.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Oluwaseyi.
Yeah, Oluwaseyi.
Okay, on the aspect of this traction, ma, like what you rightly said, in case someone is coming in like a small scale business and is having no fund, no capital at all, and is seeking for fund, how should this traction financial stuff be, or how will it look like?
I didn't get your question. Can you just rephrase it?
Okay, I'm trying to say under this traction, as you rightly said that, okay, bringing out the financial stability analysis you have already have in the previous years, then putting them together in a platform or in a pie chart or in a graphic presentation. I'm saying for the a company that is coming up, setting up, and without financial initial, neither there is any funds to just start the business, and then you are seeking for a fund. So how will you state it under this traction? I don't know, maybe you get the question at all.
Okay. So there is something we call projected your projected finance. So that projection is like you are assuming that you have it already, but you are projecting it that by 2023, in the next 2024,
okay,
we are projecting to get certain amount of money to generate this amount of money. So let me see if I can get the financials and show you how it looks like. But let me explain that quickly. So you project in case of a business that is just starting up, you are just coming up, you don't have any financials, you don't have something to put, you have to project, because you cannot submit just anything to investors. You have to put something there. So if you are projecting, that means you have to be ready to work it out. So if you say by the next we are in July, okay, by July next year, we want to generate 10 million in profits. You want to realize 10 million in profit. That means for you to get 10 million naira in profit, what can you do to get that? How many products? So you now have to sit down to calculate how many products you need to produce, how many workers you need to hire to help you produce that certain amount of products. Where do you need to sell them to? Do you have ready buyers, or do you need to do more marketing to get buyers to buy your product? So the bottom and the essence of business is for us to sell. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, ma.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear
so
you.
the essence of
Hello.
business is to sell. So you have to then sit down and calculate. So that is why the financial is very important. So if you say you are a startup, how much do you intend to use to start up that business? You can't just assume and call any amount when it is business startup. It is a real thing. So you need to sit down that, okay, let's just assume I'm starting up a business. How much, what do I need? You need a space? Do you need a space, or you don't need a space? If you are operating online, for you to get that online space. So if you are on air, how much will you pay for adverts on those platforms? So if you have a space now, you can then, how much is that rent of that space you want to use? What machines do you want? Do you need? How much does each of the machines? So when you have then written everything down, you calculate, sum it all. So maybe at the end of it all, you have 10 million naira business plan. Even though you don't have the money, but you have to put it down in writing, so that when the money comes, you'll be able to use the money to settle those things that you listed already in your financial plan. So you have to project. We don't just submit empty financial plan. There must be a projected financial. So did you get that, Oluwaseyi? Explanation?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Yes, thank you, ma.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma.
Yes.
Please, may I also ask a question?
Please go on.
So, in a situation whereby you're already, you're not even a startup, you are probably at the seed stage, and you are applying for a grant of like 20 million. So, you've already done your pitch deck, but you want to let them know what you intend to use the 20 million to do. where do you put the money you want to utilize? Like under what category do you put it? Aside from the fact that probably in your form, when you filled your form, you've already written it and you've probably done a video to let them know what you're using the money to do. But under the pitch deck, under what category do you place that?
Yeah, that will be under your funding. There is an aspect that will ask you, how much do you need? How much do you have? There is an operating, if you look at that my pitch deck that I shared, there is an aspect of it. If you look through very well, there is a startup capital required. I listed pre-operating expensive. So how much do you need for operating that business? Then there's also a startup stock. What do you need to buy? Everything you are buying for your startup, that's the stock. How much does it cost? Then you have the initial opening expensive. How much will it cost you to open that business, to set up that business? So those are what you are going to then, so your 20 million, those are what you are going to break into you then separate them. You need 2 million here, you need 3 million here, you need, then at the end you have a sum total of 20 million. So there is also an aspect of it that says sources of fund. If you say you need 20 million, where are you getting that 20 million from? Do you want to get it from bank as a loan? Are you looking at getting 20 million as grants? Or are you looking at investment? You're looking at equity, somebody that will invest in your business and you share the profits, equity 50-50 at the end, give you money. So if it is rent, they will just get that rent for you. They'll buy all your equipment for you. They won't give you money. All right. So you need to know which one you want. Then under that same pitch deck, after having the startup capital required, you have listed them. You have also listed your sources of funding. Then the financial indicator says number of, okay, so the financial indicator will then say numbers of months. I have 24 months here, that's 2 years, meaning that how will you pay back or when will you pay back? So it will take you 2 years to pay back. You need to state it in that your pitch deck so that somebody that is giving you 20 million will say, okay, 2 years is not bad. Yeah, if it will take you 2 years to return the money, then fine, I can invest in you. So if it ought to take you 3 years, 5 years, just list it, let it be there. So in that project, if you follow the gross profit, you have to put it there, then the net profit. So I was young down. So did you get that? The lady that asked the question.
Yes, I get it. But what if you've already put the funding that you require under like your pitch deck, you've put under amounts needed and also under expansion. Like under the expansion, you've already outlined what you intend to use the money for. Is he also can somebody make do of that? You've already explained what you need the funding for under your expansion.
Yes. So don't be boxed in one place. Like, don't be restricted to what I'm giving you alone. Just have this open mind that anyone that comes from investors, whatever investors say you should do is what you are to do, no matter what you know before, right? Because they are the one that is giving you the money. So if they send the application and say, this is what we want you to do, use this template. So their own template might even be different from the template I'm sending to you. But mine is just a guide for every startup. There is no how all the slides, those questions in my slides, there is no how it will not come out in a presentation for funding, because we also help in assessing some funding. So those are the likely questions that comes out for funding. So but your financials is a very important aspect of your funding document. So if you have stated it in the other part of your proposal, when they ask for expansion, and that is where they only want to see, then let it be there alone. You don't need to send in additional pages, additional pitch deck or to prove your point. No. Just follow what the investors are asking of you. All right.
If, for instance, if they did not give you any requirements, all their personal requirements are in their questions, like the normal questions they ask. But this is like a plain question. Submit your pitch deck. So
yes. So when they say submit your pitch deck, don't go too far. You can use this, very simple, and use it. If they are not giving you any sample, they have not giving you any templates to use, don't just bother yourself. Just use this one that I'll be sharing with you, put it up like that and send to them. This is a template for startup pitch deck. So any startup, if you have this template, it's just that because of this class, if many people are submitting the same templates, they might want to say, you people are copying, but just, you can tweak it a bit before you submit so that it will look different from what others will be submitting. If at all, everybody will be submitting the same templates, because everybody will be having it definitely.
Okay, so for instance, someone like me, I already have my pitch deck that I've been using for years to get grants.
Good.
So but right now, I'm at the stage whereby I'm seeking for a bigger fund. And at this point, I really don't want to ruin my chances of getting the grants, because I've gotten all the criteria I need to actually get this particular grant. So, but right now, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical about my pitch deck, because I have a team that we're actually doing the same thing, and there are one or two things that are really not clear to us. We've been doing pitch deck, we've been using it to win grants, but this particular pitch deck that I have with me that I'm planning to use for this, I'm kind of skeptical and I'm scared, even though I've been using it to win grants. But I don't know, something is just not, I don't know. Probably if after this class, I can send it personally to you so you can let me go through it.
Okay. All right. So for the sake of this class, I will do that for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Are you submitting for Flourish Africa? Because I have a lot of them rushing. Sometimes ago, people reached out to me. They are submitting.
I submitted Flourish. I submitted Flourish, but apparently they didn't take my sector because I'm into spices production. So they didn't take, yes, so they didn't take spices for this year. This one is for like a 10 million grant.
Okay. No problem. You can send the personal just to check for you. But when you're applying for, just be calm, relax. You know, it's not a do or die affair. Like I said, we have submitted and applied for 100,000 US dollars grants, you know, and we're invited for it. So just be calm. If you have gotten that little, definitely you get that high volume money also. Just relax. As long as you've done your due diligence and you know what to do, forget it. So just send it to me. I'll review for you.
Okay, ma. Please, can you send your either Instagram Andrew or a number to reach you through?
Okay, so you send it via the same email that you've been sending your assignment to.
Thank you, ma.
Yes.
Okay. Ma, please, can we have your email? Because I don't have your email, ma.
I said it. Okay, the Julie's place at gmail.com. As simple as that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm trying to look out for the financial.
Hello, my please, I want the assignment. My network was bad on your side.
Yes, the assignment is to submit your pitch using the templates I will share. Submit your business pitch deck for review using these templates. Yes.
Okay, good afternoon, ma. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Okay, so one thing we do after my class, like after online classes like this, I like to connect with participants so that you can send me a review on my LinkedIn. So I use LinkedIn most of the time. So I'd like you to follow me on LinkedIn and give review of my my class, what you have learned so far, to also help me grow in my facilitating my entrepreneurship journey also. So yeah, so you follow me on my LinkedIn profile, I also follow you back. Then you can send a review on this class.
Okay, ma, I did that yesterday. I sent you a connection yesterday via LinkedIn.
Okay.
I'm Genesis Lako. So, I have a question. I want to get clarification. Ma, is there any difference between a business proposal and a business plan? Is there any big difference?
Very different.
Also, when is one supposed to know? Okay, just can you tell us more about the proposal?
Okay, so business proposal is like they're asking you to send a proposal to take up a particular business or funding or project, right? That's what proposal is all about. And if you are sending in your business proposal, you are sending in your executive summary, okay? You are sending in your success story, what you have done before. So when they are asking you to send in your business proposal, they want you to come and take up a position, a business position. So they want to know what you have done before. So it's just your executive summary and your team member to show expertise in that area. So your business proposal, if they give you numbers, maybe make it 4 pages, make it 2 pages, make it 3 or so, you know, just ask them, do they have specific, like how many pages? If there is no pages, just do 2 pages. Business proposal should not be more than 2 pages, right? But business plan is a template that guides you on your business. So what you do is that if you have your business plan in place and somebody is asking for your business proposal, just go to your business plan, copy your executive summary from your business plan, then make it up as your proposal. Your team copy out your team member from the business proposal, from the business plan, add it up to the proposal. Copy up your impact story. Okay, what you have done, your achievements, what your business have achieved in some years before that time. You need to also put it in your proposal. So proposal is like they know you already. So they are calling you to come and take up this job. Or they just selected you based on maybe they've seen your profile, what you have been doing, and they want you to come and bid for a position. So proposal is like you are bidding for a position. Yeah. So there is a bidding and they want people to just come and get it. So proposal is different. Proposal like 1 or 2 pages you are done, but business plan, you need to have a comprehensive plan on where you are starting, where you are and where you are going, where you have started from, where you are and where you are going. But proposal doesn't need to state where you are going. You just have to state your achievements and what you can do if you get that job. That is a difference.
Okay, thank you, ma. Please, we get your LinkedIn name so we can follow you?
Julie Obi. I'm on LinkedIn now, Julie Obi, and I want to see, I want to accept your friendship. So you sign up to follow
Ma,
me.
How can we get the pitch deck slides, ma?
I will send it to you. I will send it to the admin, so she will forward to the class. Yes.
Hello, ma. Please, I want to ask a question.
Please do.
Okay, so first of all, is there like a repository of grants and the likes wherein if you can probably share a link where they upload all of these grants and information surrounding grants so that we can see them?
I didn't get that, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, please go on.
Okay. Do you have like a repository wherein they probably have like links to grants? Maybe a certain link you can share with us where we can see all of these grants so that we can always check to know which ones are available and what time they're available.
Okay, yes, I actually have my platform that I share grants calls to, and this platform I can share the link you join, so that's where I share grants calls to. So once you join that, it's on Telegram. I have the large group on Telegram, but I have the few group on WhatsApp. Those are participating in my class. Any of my training, I had them up to my WhatsApp group. So they are exclusive people. When I have things I don't want to share to the general group, I share it only to those in my WhatsApp group because I know either they signed up for my program one time or they are my mentee. So that is it. I have Telegram group and I also have WhatsApp group. Whichever one you want to join, I'll share with the admin to also share with you.
Okay, then also, personally, do you offer services to help people write grants or grant proposals or probably review their grant proposals? Do you offer that?
All right. So one of my work is I consult. So we write grants. I have group of team. We work together to write, review, and help out in pitching. I have mentees that I mentor. So I consult for organizations also. I write grants and I have team also that I work with. So we write and we review.
Okay, and I believe you do that for a fee, right?
Of course.
Okay. Okay, all right. I'll chat you up on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. All right, so any other questions? Oluwabumi Ojo,
Hello, ma.
are you there? Yeah.
Sorry, please, ma. Thank you so much for the presentation. We're so grateful because it's really in depth. But please, I would like to ask, I don't know, are there any other like further readings, like materials you can also like go to for further to broaden our knowledge about it?
Okay, so materials like what? Because if you are saying materials, for instance, this section now, you've already gotten the pitch deck, which many people don't have. So it's part of the material I'm giving for free. The pitch deck is for free. Anybody that partake in this, my entrepreneurship program, they get the pitch deck for free. Then maybe business plan templates, business model canvas templates, like that you can use, ready-made templates. So when you are applying for any program and they ask for all those things, you won't have to go far. Just pick the one you have, because most of the investors or funders, they don't really give template. It's only if you go through accelerator program, that's the fellowship program, we give templates. But if it is a grant call that you see and they say apply for 10,000, I'm working on 10,000, so that's why 10,000 is coming to me straight on like that. So 10,000 US dollars, they don't have any template. They just ask you to submit, to apply for the program accelerator. And after the class, some people use attendance, your activeness in the class, and so to rate you to get the funding. Why some organization will say, okay, submit pitch, get the funding. Why some will even ask for BMC. Some will not even ask you to submit pitch deck. They will only ask you to submit business model canvas. Obama Scholar or Obama Foundation, there's one like that I worked with. It's just BMC he asked for. So not just, he wasn't even asking for pitch or business plan. It's just the BMC, business model canvas, he asked for. So that is it. You just need to know what they're asking for. And sometimes they might not even ask for anything. Just your participation in that program is what will qualify you for the funding. So note that. But for templates or for material, well, I don't know what other materials, but for sharing links for grant application, that I can always do for free. If you join my platform, you get all those things for free.
Okay, ma. Thanks for the explanation.
How do we join your
maybe you might
platform?
need some other materials,
Yeah,
but
I will share it
fine.
with the admins. They should forward it to your group chat, and from there you pick up.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I review fellowship application, I review scholarship. We also do scholarship for those that want to study abroad. Fellowship, you want to go for fellowship program like Mandela Washington, they are in the US right now, and many other fellowship that you won't just go and you by the time you go through those fellowship, you just be redefined and you'll be funded also. So those are what we should be looking out for when you are applying for grants. Okay.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Ma, please, I have a question.
Please go on.
Okay, ma, what do you think about matching grants, applying for matching grants for startups? Because I applied for this one, BOI and ISD, ISD, and I was asked to bring a matching grant of $5,000 if I want $5,000. So what do you think about, is it advisable for startups? Yes. Because if I have to get a matching grant as a startup,
do you have $5,000 for the matching grant? Do you have it? Then so you don't need to go for it, except you have it, because they will ask for it too. You have to give it to them. So when you don't have it, then why go for it? This is a serious case. When you even hear matching grants, just like what I do, when I hear matching grant and I don't have it, I do what I call jump and pass. Because I don't have it. If you don't have it, if you cannot provide it, they will just mark you out. And another time they call for you to apply again, because of what you did in the first time, they will not pick you. Maybe that second time you have it already. But because the first time you lied that you have it, when they now ask for it, you couldn't provide it. They will count it as lie. They don't want to know. You understand? So if you have it, go for it. If you don't have it, don't just go for it. Look for another one. There are much. There are much. There are much.
Right.
I
Thank
can't
you
tell
very
you how
much,
many
ma'am.
grants I've gotten personally like that. So it just depends on how you are able to put up your idea together in words that anybody can read it and understand and say, wow, this is a great idea, and they will fund your business.
Okay. Thank
Packaging,
you very
that's
much.
what they call it. Yeah.
Yeah, please, ma, sorry, your link on LinkedIn again.
Julie Obi, I'm on LinkedIn now, Julie Obi. So I want to get.
I've told you, ma.
Okay,
Sorry, ma,
Abbas
please, ma, is it the
Busari.
one for President Africa Change?
Yes,
Okay.
I am. I'm also the
Okay, ma.
president for African Change Makers Fellowship.
No, Koforola, the one
Thank
for
you so much.
Koforola.
Well, I've seen Abbas Busari. Okay, so if you had me just oh, okay, yeah, Abbas Busari. Great.
I also sent you a link, Ijama.
Okay.
Koforola. Sorry, ma, I didn't get the email you said the other time.
The email is D Julie's Place.
D.
Yes.
Julie.
D
Like
Julie's.
D for dog.
Yes. Then Julie
Okay.
is my name. My name is Julie.
Okay.
Then
Okay, D Julie.
as in D Julie's Place.
Okay. DJULIES, then PLACE.
Exactly.
Okay, ma.
Okay. Right.
Thank you for the
Okay.
session, mom. Just
Yes, you.
started following you now. Sarah.
Yeah. The name? Sarat. I've not seen that.
I'm also following Obikoya Balaji.
I've not seen that.
Ma, have you seen Ijama following you as well?
I've not.
Daniel Joe following you as well.
Oh, I've not. So if you
I wasn't
okay.
there though, just followed me.
Bolaji Obikoya. Okay,
Yes,
Bolaji Obikoya, are you there?
Yes,
No.
I'm here. I'm here,
Okay,
ma.
okay. I just saw your name now. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma.
Yes. So I also like you to give a review of my
Okay.
session, because that's part of what I do also. So you can review on LinkedIn to just appraise my work too.
Okay, ma.
Kingsley, fine. I don't know if you saw my name.
Let me check. I've not seen.
I just followed you now.
I've not seen. What's happening?
I followed you with
Kingsley,
two of my accounts.
yeah. Michael.
Koforola,
Yeah.
Koforola Awuyera, Deborah, and Koforola and Awuyera Koforola.
Okay, just followed. Amechi Chinonso. Accept. Michael Tones. Accept. Okay.
Confidence Zako.
Hello, ma. Have you seen mine? I'm teaching on two. I just sent you the connection now.
Yes, I've accepted
Yeah,
yours.
thank you.
Okay. So I will share the link. Then I'll also share another platform that I belong, a Switzerland platform. Okay, so I got a grant from that platform, and part of what I'm expected to do is also to onboard, because I use the platform for my mentorship program. I run a mentorship program also. So I will share that link only few people will be accepted to that group anyway. So the first to sign up, I will share the group. I'll share the group link, but those that sign up first or early enough, I will accept them into the group. So there you can connect to investors, connect to funders, and connect with other entrepreneurs on that platform. So it's a global platform for entrepreneurs, not just Nigeria. Okay. All right, so any question again before we
Waiting for
round
the
up finally?
the Swiss link.
Any other
For you
question?
to send the
Hello, ma, waiting for the link.
I'm waiting for the link, ma.
Okay. Yeah. Let me get it. Okay, so I'll share the link with the admin. Hello, Amara.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, so I have shared it with the admin. I've shared the LinkedIn platform with the admin of this program, so she will share with you all. Okay. Then the other global entrepreneurship platform also, I will also share with that to share with you all. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Yeah, so I've sent the Telegram link to the admin. She will share it.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So when you join the Telegram link, then I can personally share the WhatsApp group with you, because that WhatsApp group, it's a private group. So, but no problem. I can always share that with you also. So it's been nice meeting you all. And of course, we've connected on LinkedIn, so we can always see what we are doing. Yes, I wish you all the best in your entrepreneurship journey. And you can also always reach out to me if you need maybe review or so, or application for grants, for fellowship, for scholarship, and so. So do all have a blessed day and enjoy your day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, ma.
Good
Really
afternoon, ma.
appreciate
Thank
the
you so
session.
much.
Thank you
Thank
so much. You're
you.
so intelligent. I envy you.
God bless you.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you.
Mama,
Thank you, ma. Thank
my
you.
Have a nice day.
business plan,
Yeah.
my business plan came in late today. Please, ma, I would like you to let me go through it and probably
What's
get
your
a
name?
feedback, ma.
What's your name?
Eh,
Idowu Awotunde.
Idowu,
Okay,
Awotunde. Yes, ma.
did you send it? Have you sent it to my email? Have you
Yes,
sent in
to
your
your email
business
in the
plan to my email?
morning. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
And let me start doing.
Yes, ma. Other
And I
of
go
us
carry
that
am come. I
are
go look products. When I don't come back.
Yes, ma. And I also want to ask that concerning the Telegram link. Hello, ma.
hello, ma.
I
Hello,
think
ma.
she has
Don't worry. I know it's you. What you
gone
the
on.
patch and everything. Go use them. I can't call. No worry. Just got to call. I'll sort
Everybody
you
has
out.
gone.
Really, so you can
He
end.
said, don't buy my cylinder. I had the rush of cylinder. Just 5 kg. 4 feet first, not 20. You don't buy gas. Don't buy carburetor. Me use gas to power engine. I never build the carburetor and I request. I go build you if I don't see jam.
Please mute yourself.
Yeah, so.
Mr. Knox, please mute yourself.
Listen now. Listen if I come back.
Please mute yourself.
Yes, the runner now. Married.
Mr. Knox, Coco, please help us. Mute yourself, please. You are trying the class.
Okay, sorry, ma. Sorry, ma. I'm sorry.